Hi, this is Ivan, and this is just a video to record my response on the test task. So basically, I'm right now preparing the report for the test task. So this is the search term report over here. You will see search term report test task. And once I was doing this notes over here, so I decided to record a short video just to be there to see the thought process behind creating this document over here. So this is the search term report that was shared within this email over here for Amazon PPC and Digital Advertising Specialist. So I downloaded this attachment. This is how it looked like initially. Not really exactly this way, but without any filters. So this is what I worked on initially. Now I did after I started, I did few pivot tables in order to analyze like how different match types perform, how auto campaign performs as well on the campaign level. But obviously the main thing that we need to see here, and then the main tab that I want you to look at is this search term report from search term report, obviously. So we want to analyze the search terms when we analyze when we download this report. And now over here you will see some functions implemented. Like, first of all, you were mentioning in the email that the search terms will be in German language, so I tried to make it easier for myself. And so basically over here we have this German search terms, right, in German. So I went ahead and so I'm kind of in the idea behind it is to showcase how I use Google Sheets as well, which formulas I implement, which features like pivot table, VLOOKUP, and in this particular case, Google Translate, in order just to make my life a little bit easier and try to understand what is this search term like meaning, because I might not understand this one over here on the left side. Now also, for better convenience, for better analyzation of the search term, I added this link over here that will drive me directly to the page with the results for this particular search term. So I can see whether the search results is relevant to our product or not. Now we go to our product page and we will see that, for example, I opened this link with our most spending search term. And if I compare the results to our product, I will see that it's pretty relevant. So we're good, at least on this side. Now, when it comes to analyzation of the search term performance, over here we will see I added few custom metrics which will help me to analyze the performance of the particular search term. Now I added CPC over here and also conversion rate, cost per click and conversion rate. I added the efficiency, advertising cost of sale over here in order to see if we are profitable for the particular keyword, for the particular target over here. Now, the main thing that I lack in before start analyzation, I don't see the margin for this particular product. So let's imagine our margin is 50%, right? So anything that with ACoS that goes below 50% is good to go. So we can be a little bit more aggressive. For example, for this one, it has 24 clicks for purchases, 41% advertising cost of sales. So we can be a little bit more aggressive and try to utilize a little bit more traffic for this particular keyword, for this particular target over here. Now I also went ahead and pulled the search volume in order to see how valuable it is to rank for the particular search term, and if we can allow ourselves to go a little bit above the target ACoS and spend a little bit more in order to invest in ranking for the particular search term. So getting back to ranking, I saw that this particular search term is already inside of our ranking campaign. So I believe even if we are moving above target ACOS, we can allow ourselves. So if the main point is to rank over here for this particular keyword, for this particular target over here, we can go a little bit more aggressive and try to capture those positions, those placements on top of search for this particular target, because it has insane search volume. We will get more sales velocity for this particular search term, and then we will move higher in terms of organic positions, which will, in long-term perspective, that can make us better from a total ACOS standpoint. Now, if we don't really want to spend money on ranking and try to profit from this keyword, I would go ahead and not pause it, because even though it's, let's say our margin is 50% and here ACOS for this particular target is 64%. Now you might think it's unprofitable. Why don't we just pause it? But I think that if it still brings sales, right, we can try to make it bring sales at the lower cost per click. So what I will do, I will gradually decrease a bit, so it will go below this cost per click, and then gradually one step at a time, like by 5 cents per 3-4 days, in order to see if it's still getting impressions, if it's still getting clicks. Because if you look at the conversion rate, it's still pretty it's still pretty fine, I would say. 10%, pretty good conversion rate. And if we can get these sales that we have over here captured at a lower conversion, at a lower cost per click, this will definitely get better. The advertising cost of sale will definitely get better. Now, for these ones that are moving, let's say, once again, I'm assuming that our margin it's as 50%, right? Now this, it can be, we can try to utilize it a little bit more. If I look at the general cost per clicks, this cost per click is still very high, but we can try and capture more placements, use that in different campaigns with use this particular search term with the sponsored brand campaign and sponsored brand video ads as well. So we need to utilize that, because that's pretty relevant and that works good for us. Now, if I look at this search term over here, so I'm just going one by one, seeing, in order to showcase the thought process of how we look at the search term report, right? So this has over here 18 clicks and 0 sales. So it's something definitely wrong over here. Now, before making any decisions, I would personally go ahead and check if this search term that got attributed is relevant, is by any means relevant to our product. So I'm going and open the link over here. So once again, we have our product over here, which is this magnet over here. And the price for this product, I was checking, it was at 15 euros way before, when it was in stock. So it's currently unavailable, but let's imagine it's available and it's €15 price, right? And what we have for this search term, which we had, so let's say 18 clicks, 0 sales, this search term or key magnet, we have, well, not exactly what our product is, right? And if you look at, they're sold in bulk over here, 12 pieces, 3 pieces, 2 pieces, and this is not exactly what our product is. Now, this is the first point that I saw. It's different product and it's not really relevant. And then the second point is the price. If you compare the price, they're sold in bulk and they're way lower price than we are. So, for example, this one, it's sold 12 pieces for $7.59, and our product is 15 euros for 1 piece, which will be highly competitive, and it's really irrelevant for us. So I would not go and try to give this target another chance by decreasing the bid. I would just go ahead and pause it or even negate it. But not really negate. negate, because magnets, it can attribute something relevant for us. So for this search term, I would rather go ahead and pause the target inside of campaign. Now moving forward, and this will be really the last case with the particular search term. So this one, so it's kind of the same situation over here. 11 click, 0 sales. And once again, I noticed before making an adjustment, I go ahead and check if the search queue is relevant for our product. So this is our product that we have, 15 euro price, well, 4-star reviews. And what we have over here is pretty relevant search queue with the same priced products, which is, well, which is really relevant for us. So this search term is really relevant for us. So what would I want to do? Even though it has 11 clicks and 0 sales, I would still give it some chance, because it might convert once. I would give it like 15 or 20 clicks. So after 15, maybe I'll decrease a little bit. So I might give it some chance, because what can happen eventually is that it'll be the same as this search term over here. So you see, the only difference is this one has 0 purchases. This one has 1 purchase. So if we won't give it a chance, and if we won't give it a chance to convert, we might possibly lose a pretty good relevant keyword for our product. And if it will convert once, it will pay out the price that it had spent before for those 15 clicks. So let's say in this case we have 11 clicks, 1 purchase, and it's still pretty good ACoS, once again, considering if we have 50% margin. So yeah, another thing that I would and another point that I would highlight is that, well, first of all, this is the most spending target that we have. Cell phone holder for car, right? And it has the most spend. Now, what I would do is I would put it in the completely separate campaign, and upon checking, I already saw that has been done already. So yeah, it because if we don't put it into separate campaign, it will keep draining the budget from all the other search terms, from all the other targets, and they will not have a chance to open up, get some data, and we will not see what's working and what's not, because this particular target is dragging all the budget towards itself. Now, the other point that I want to highlight is the keywords with the low amount of clicks, but that are still getting purchases, right? So for example, all the targets over here. So if you'll take these ones, all the ones over here, if you'll take a look at their conversion rate, obviously they don't have decent amount of clicks, but they already attributed purchase. So for these ones, I would be a little bit more aggressive, because they can we can get more clicks for them, and they have a possibility to convert and bring us good results. So first of all, I would put this to the separate campaign, give them a separate budget, so they can at least spend and not be left behind, because this is what happens when all the targets are being piled inside of one campaign, or with the other keywords that have higher search volume. They simply do not get to spend, and in case with these particular targets, it seems like they're pretty relevant for us, and they have pretty good chance to convert. So what I would do, I would go ahead and put them in the separate campaign as highly convertible keywords. And now, what didn't I mention? Delivering profitable sales, what's working, what's not working. So I believe this is the this video is long enough already for the thought process. So let me know if you have any questions regarding this, and yeah, hope you have a great day. All right, bye bye.